Hello everyone, my name is Jazleen and here I am here to present my final presentation on the topic COVID-19, that is a novel coronavirus, and it originated in Wuhan, China and had swept across the globe, infecting number of people till now. So here in the COVID-19 project, I have used the data from GitHub repository and the Worldometer in order to analyze the COVID-19 situation. COVID-19 data from GitHub repositories by the Center of System Sciences and Engineering CSSE and the GHE labs. So the main purpose of the project is to analyze the coronavirus cases in US and how it is affecting the living of the lifestyle of the people in US by analyzing the death rate, its total cases, the number of people recovered in the different US counties. More our main goal is to analyze the mortality rate of the different viruses including Ebola, H1N1, MERS and SARS. So first we need to extract the data from GitHub and analyze the raw data of US for COVID-19. Further, we will cleanse the data, raw data, and then we will use that raw data and analyze using the pivot table and the Jupyter notebook. And further, we will also analyze and extract the cleansed data from Jupyter notebook, and we will analyze that data from Jupyter notebook in the Power BI for further analysis. Now first, for the pivot tables, first we need to extract the data from GitHub and analyze the raw data of US for the COVID-19. So this is my raw data with my province names, the cities associated with the provinces, the latitude, longitude, the number of cases from January till December. So after getting the raw data, we will cleanse the data by eliminating unnecessary rows and columns. So this is my cleansed data. Now we will use the pivot tables. So the pivot tables basically are used to summarize, to sort, to count, or to group the data, or to store the data in the table. So the pivot table also allow us to transform data from rows to column and columns to rows, and it also allows us to in grouping of different fields. Here with the pivot tables, we have analyzed the total count. We have analyzed the total count or the sum of the COVID cases in a different part of US states. So these are the states, and with state, every state has a different cities. So it depicts the number of counts in January, June, November and December. So that is from January till December. So this is the detailed. So if we want to get the total, this is the total sum of Alabama till now. So if we want to know how this total sum is calculated from Alabama, for the Alabama, so we will double click this one and we will get the detailed summary of the Alabama with starting from January till December. Moreover, with the pivot tables, we can also analyze the total count of states and the number of cases associated with it. So these are the case states and the how many times the cases these states have been associated. So this is in order to get the taxes details. So we will click the taxes and we will get the detailed summary of the taxes with the particular cities. So after analyzing the data and cleansing the data and filtering the data with the pivot tables, we will analyze the data with Jupyter notebook now. So first we need to import the libraries. After that we will read our Excel or the CSV file, that is our data from the local disk in the Excel or CSV format. So my file is in a CSV. The cleansed data is further filtered with null values, and by checking the first 7 top rows, we can also check first top 7 rows, the last 7 bottom rows of the COVID cases. And so these are my heads and the tails of my cleansed data of US with the cities and the states. And these are the null values. So further, after cleansing the data, we will analyze the data with the graph, and this graph shows the different US states and the rise of the COVID cases. So this graph shows the different US states and the from January to till December. This is January, June, and for the December. So we can clearly see that there is an increase from January. The cases in January were very less, from like around 1800 something till increasing till 45 387 cases. So this rise, here we can analyze that the maximum peak is in the month of December as compared to January for most of the for all of the counties. So furthermore, we have analyzed the data for California state, which was considered to have a maximum number of COVID till now in a single day. So after analyzing the graph, that is, it says the maximum peak from January till December. So there, with the time, the cases are increasing with the time. Further, we have also analyzed the data for California state, which was considered to have a maximum number of cases till now in a single day. So California's Tuesday's death toll, that is 2-3 days back, was 219, which edged out the previous single day high of 214 cases, which was recorded in July 31st, and the number has been exceeded twice in the last 5 days. So again, after cleansing the data for the California, in order to get the required amount of information to analyze our data, so here we have removed our UID, ISO, and so on. The latitude, the longitudes also we have removed, deleted the unnecessary columns. Then after cleansing and filtering the data, we analyze the COVID cases for California, where this is the cleansed data. So where we can see the cleansed data from actually from January till December. So after cleansing and filtering the data, we can see there was a maximum increase of cases in El Dorado, this one, as compared to other states, so also other cities in California. So we can analyze that the total COVID cases by adding total columns as shown here. So here we can analyze the total COVID cases by adding the total columns as shown here, and then analyzing it by the heat map. So these are the sum of the total cases for the California, and these are the top 10 counties of the California. So then we are analyzing it using heat map to see the correlation in the data set. Now we will analyze the cases with the Power BI tool. So we use the worldometer data set for the US and analyzed the cases in a different parts of the states in US. So here we have created a dashboard and checked the total number of cases, the active cases, this is the dashboard. So I have created with the worldometer, using the worldometer data set. So we have used we have categorized the case. Here we have created the dashboard and analyzed and checked the total number of cases, the active cases, and the total deaths till now. So, and the recovered cases also. So we have checked the total deaths and the total cases in US per 1 million population here. and we can clearly see that the maximum people have tested the COVID and the deaths per million is less than total cases analyzed per million population. So from we can also check individually the country state wise the analysis of the graph. So if we see for Alabama, so we have till now 280k cases, and these are the total recovered cases, and till now these are the deaths of in Alabama. And from here we can see that the 357k people have been tested, and in 357 1k have been died, and 57k have like the case the total cases, like they are infected with the COVID-19. So this is my one dashboard, and using my Worldometer website. So more are another furthermore, here I have also made another dashboard, and I have categorized the cases with the county name of Alabama. So these are all the county name of the Alabama state, which we have already filtered the data in a Jupyter notebook, and we will analyze the total cases of the COVID using Power BI. So we can clearly see that the mortality rate of the COVID-19 is very less. So from the graph we can clearly see that the mortality rate of the COVID-19 is very less. These are the mortality rate in the percent, and it's very less as compared to the other viruses till now. So the percent mortality rate of the COVID is just 3.42%, while that of Ebola is a 40%, with the highest number of death rates. So the SARS occurred in 2002 to 2003 and has like 8,098 cases, and the MERS occurred in 2012 and is still now, but with the mortality rate of a 34%, and the cases of 28,616 cases approximate. And for H1N1 which occurred in 2009 has tens of millions of cases only, but millions of cases were there, but only 18,500 cases were confirmed by the CDC, and estimated that more than 284,000 people died. So after analysis we come across with the point that with the increase of the time, the cases are increasing rapidly, reaching millions of people, which could be extremely harmful. Till now there is no specific treatment for novel coronavirus, unlike with the flu vaccine. So however, the human vaccine is under trial, and hopefully it would be completed soon in the next month. And this was my project, and I hope I have met the guidelines and the data set which I have used from both the Worldometer and the GitHub repository. I hope I have met the guidelines and the other things. So if you need me to update more things on this thing, on the Power BI or the Jupyter, please let me know. I would happy to do that one. So I'm very thankful to you to giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. This was my presentation. Thank you, and I will be uploading my video on the YouTube, and will be posted in the presentation. Thank you so much.